-1. My arrogant problem, arrogant me, yes I am, yes I can, yes I do. The arrogance is a sense and a feeling of superiority over other people. It is a word, a sin, and a challenge, a relationship with other people. It's called arrogance because it's not about meritocracy. You don't deserve to be superior, you just think you are, but you're not. It's a fake arrogance, it doesn't have backup, it's just a word. It is like this: your arrogance is important for you and maybe for the people near you. For the rest of us, your arrogance is zero, it doesn't have any value, and I don't care what you think. Arrogance, self-importance, egotism, pride, vanity, immodesty, snobbery. Welcome to my YouTube channel 2030 Ugly Truth. Today's episode is about arrogance, and the arrogance in our days. I have a problem with arrogance, and I am trying to change myself, to be a better person and in good relations with other people, people I know or I don't know. The ugly truth is that arrogance is the power of weak people. By the way a man communicate in society, or how is his attitude, he has a certain level of arrogance. You can be arrogant if you don't know the people whom you talk with, and in this case if they are smarter, superior than you, you created the circumstances of a bad impression about you, a big dislike, and will be hard to regain the trust of those people. On the other way, you are arrogant with the people who are inferior than you, or people who accept you to be arrogant with them. One day they will leave you because they are tired of your impressions, unless you pay them to listen to your arrogance. Fake people and a fake leader. You. Me. He. She. 6 types of arrogance: the age arrogance, the education arrogance, wealth arrogance, the social status arrogance, the arrogance of faith and arrogance of power. Age arrogance: I am born in the generation millennial, people born between 1980 and 1996. A communication problem that I have is with the people born near year 2000, middle generation Z, about 15 to 20 years age difference between us. The problem is that my generation has another life experience, we lived harder times, economic times, other values, and we learned and read more. With the people of Generation X, I have respect for them and try to learn as much as I can from them. They are my friends, colleagues, superiors. The new generation, Generation Z, I have a few friends, and work colleagues and a cousin near 20 years old, and they live in a bubble, as we all are, but their bubble is different. We, as older brothers, we want them the best, we give them examples, we show them what's good and bad. We are used to hard work and competition and we expect the same from them. They want to do things their way and they don't care about our opinion, they just give us reject and close the talk. They don't know the value of work and things. Hey, they were born with a cell phone, my generation worked hard to buy a phone. We had Walkman, CD player, pager, an old mobile phone, and now smartphones. When they have a problem, they come to us, because we can help them, and we have love. After we help them, they change attitude and continue to ignore, they live in their world. The ugly truth, and this is a big ugly truth problem of communication. In 10 or 20 years they will have companies, they will be managers, directors, entrepreneurs, the boss, the rich, the man, the woman. Where is the problem? They will have employees of my generation, because we have some knowledge and know-how, and work ethics, but they don't how to talk with us and respect us. And the same problem is from our point of view. We help other people, make things for free. They think in major cases if have a benefit. Only this. I don't want to say a talk war of generations. Imagine a millennial my age, I will have 50 years, with a superior of 30 years. And there is the arrogance of old people, of the people that now have 50-60 years, they lived harder times, but they think we, the younger people, are stupid and disobedient. The reality is that we must adapt to the times we live in, to change our mentality and accept the ugly truth of the new generations. We make it work, or we close the business and we both lose. Or maybe, let the younger generation to pay and learn from their mistakes, if they don't want to listen to the advice from people who already had those experiences. 2. Education arrogance. In the Bible, in the book of Mark, chapter 10, verses 42 to 44 is written, Jesus called them together and said, You know that those who are regarded as rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their high officials exercise authority over them. Not so with you. Instead, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be slave of all. If you want to be the greatest, the smartest, the superior, the most educated, the one. You must be the humble, the one who show love, empathy, and understanding. The arrogance of educated people is upon less educated people. Or one man, who know a riddle, an information, an particular fact about something, he will say that think just to show others that he is smarter. The ugly truth of arrogance of education is that people, and future people, are less educated, less informed, less thinkers, they are easy to manipulate and foolish, unwise. If you have a problem, the problem of being smarter, you can talk less and let the world as it is. 3. The wealth arrogance is snobbery. A poor man, living like a rich. There is this quote and question, if I take from you all your money, what is your value? Who are you? Snobbery. Second definition, a rich man, empty inside, who needs luxury to feel complete. In Bible, Proverbs 27 with verses 23 to 24 is written, be sure you know the condition of your flocks, give careful attention to your herds, for riches do not endure forever and a crown is not secure for all generations. The ugly truth of wealth arrogance is that if you are arrogant you are not trustworthy, able to be relied on as honest or truthful. The nose of other rich people is sensitive to rich arrogance, and are in doubt if they will do business with you, they know you have this inner values, problems. The arrogant said, with my money, I do what I want. Yes, it's true, that is why many arrogant people lose their money or even get bankrupt. Having expensive habits and objects, makes you fake and a second-hand rich man. 4. The social status arrogance. We all have it, say you don't. Your job, your income, your salary and the things you do, your profit and debts and house, your car is more expensive than your neighbor's car. Your clothes and cell phone, your Facebook posts have more likes and followers than your friends. The holiday, the city where you live, maybe the food you eat and the family you have. Congratulations! Your kids are smarter, your wife is a great mother for your kids and a model in bed, smile. Your man is the best man you can have, he is loving you and a great dad. The social status definition is a person's standing or importance in relation to other people within a society. The super, mega, giga, extra ugly truth of the social status and arrogance is that many of the things we have, almost all of them, we didn't made them, we received them for free from God. Who decides how tall and beautiful a woman should be? The eyes color of a man? Who decides the place we live, the country we were born? Who decides of personality and character? Who is responsible for our social status and every time we compare with people below us, below our social status? In Bible is written, 1 Timothy 6, verses 6 to 7, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out of it. Our social status is temporary in our life, when we are young, are working, or are retired, different social statuses. We must be grateful and humble and if we can, to help other to rise up their social status. 5. The arrogance of faith is regarding the experiences with God and life in faith. A man is struggling in life problems, illness, and sins, like in a swamp, and in the same time, other people are enjoying God's blessings and living like in seven heaven. In Proverbs 18 with 22 is written, he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. For example, anyone with a true faith in God, a good Christian, must show love, give help, feel empathy regarding the people who need a word from God and divine help. Me, you, we are here in God's vineyard, God's Eden earth garden. If God has choose us to believe in Him, it is for a purpose, He must help others. The ugly truth is with our human egoism, pride, vanity, arrogance, and even meritocracy of faith. You can listen to the videos about meritocracy on my channel. These things make us think that we are superior, we choose who should we help or not, we decide, and this is a sin. Arrogance of faith is a sin, we must be careful with these thoughts. And now, number Mambo 5. Arrogance of power. Power is a word that defines the possibility of changing people, things, decisions, circumstances, mentalities, and facts. To lead people, companies, and countries, to change with a blink of an eye, a word, or a sign, gesture. Or even with the simple presence of someone, in a certain place and moment. This is the power of the power. The ugly truth of the superpower. The meritocracy of power and arrogance of power is bigger than money, and below the power of faith. The faith is a spiritual thing, power is a material thing, power is just in the limits of earth and existence. Some people show this power with arrogance, among other people with same social status, or low-level social status. Just think at some world leaders, North Korea president, Russia's president, and the Catholic Pope. Countries and company leaders, world top billionaires. And the unknown leaders who take decisions for entire mankind. The arrogance of power is good when you must show other people who is the powerful one, and arrogance of power is bad when it is used to force people do things against their will or bad things. Abuse of power and conflict of interests is a common use of weak people, but with the power in their hands. Powerful people decide for lazy people what to do, how to spend money, where to live and what to work. They can buy people. Thank you for listening to this episode and subscribe, if you haven't yet. Ugly truth is the honest way for a better life.